apply pressure. I'ma apply pressure. I'ma apply pressure. No mercy. No mercy. I'ma give you no mercy. Baby, I'ma give this.
You're now in tune to Convos with Mr. Cooper.
Welcome to Convos. I'm Mr. Cooper. Then again, you knew that, else you wouldn't be here. I like to think. Man, I hope you had a great day today. I hope your day was full of prosperity. I hope that your day was all you wanted it to be. Thank you for taking the time to come in and join me. We're going to get right into it. I normally don't talk about my topics or what I'm going to say. You'll see the topic in the description. But today I want to talk about the shift. So I'll entitle this one, The Shift is Here. Over the last couple of years, you may have seen me say that phrase. The shift is here. Throughout these conversations that we've been having, or mainly I've been having and you've been listening, I've talked about the shift. So now I feel like I can explain what the shift is and what it represents and why the shift is here and why you, my watchers, my listeners, why you should be prepared for this shift as well. First shift is the shift of your mindset. Yeah. Your mindset. The way you came up, the way you were raised, the way you go about life or went about life. It is totally important that now you shift your thought process. You shift your mindset. There's a book entitled The Secret. I've talked about it before. But before I was introduced to the book, I was actually introduced to the DVD. Oh, said that. Y'all ever heard that word before? DVD? Do y'all remember DVDs? Hell, do you remember VHSs? But I'm sorry, I digress. Yeah, I saw the DVD, The Secret. I saw it at a time, I believe I was getting ready to turn 28. And I saw this and it blew my mind. Not for the reasons of being shocked at what was said. That's not the reason, because in actuality, being raised in church, I heard the term power of the tongue. And so what I got out of The Secret was a main phrase in The Secret, whereas your thoughts become things. And that's kind of how it's a marriage, right? Your thoughts. You got to get your thoughts ready before they come out of your mouth, where your tongue is. There's power in your tongue. There's power in your words. But it all starts with the mind. You thinking about it. For instance, like you think about yourself being in a successful position, right? You think about it. You think about those different outcomes, and you think about how you're going to get there. And then lo and behold, you put in the work and it happens. Where did it start? Your thoughts. So shifting your mindset is important now for a lot of reasons, because it's all going to start with your thoughts, how you plan out the rest of your existence. It starts with the mind. If you've been thinking one way for so long and you haven't been seeing any good results out of it, it's time to change the way you fucking think. Period. No ifs, ands, buts about it. Something has to change. Something has to shift. And it starts with your thoughts. Shift your mindset. Another shift damn, and this is one that might hit home. Your circle. Whew. You got to shift your circle. What do I mean by circle? I mean your circle around you, the circle of people, the circle of people that you invite to be in your presence, the circle of people that you yourself voluntarily hang out with or around that don't serve your higher purpose. Yeah, it may be hard, but then again, it's worth it. Now, I'm not saying you give up on people, you know, if they haven't done wrong or haven't wronged you. But there comes a time when, or how can I'll put it to you like this. There's a time where it's time to shift and you are headed one way and you want to bring everybody with you. And you do everything in your power to try to make sure that happens. You make every provision. You dotted every I, crossed every T, as far as laying a path. And hopefully, though, that circle of people that you have, they follow that path. But you're going through all of these obstacles to get them to see the vision. Shift your circle. Yeah. If you've hung around the same people and you all are in the same position you were in when you met, change your circle. I'm just saying, the shift is here. The shift is here. I noticed something in pop culture, right? In the entertainment industry. There's a shift there too. The reason why I mention that is because that's an industry that I'm a part of. That's an industry that myself and my partners and some of my affiliates, we are a part of. But it's a different type of industry. We are independent. We are building something that has nothing to do with what you see on your normal television or this day and age, your phone, your internet. That entire industry, the entertainment industry, is a shift going on, right? It kind of started late 2019. Pandemic 2020, at one point, this right here represents the independent, represents the mainstream. At one point, mainstream here, independent here. When the pandemic hit, it balanced the scales. It made everybody come to grips with, nah, you can't hide behind any kind of facades. That was the shift. I'll give you another example. During that time, what was everybody doing? If you wanted to get in contact, or you wanted to reach out to your fans, or you wanted to reach out to your entire fan base, what did they have to do? Because you couldn't go in a building. No, you couldn't go in your normal, your clubs, nothing. Everything was shut the fuck down. But what did they have to do? They had to do the same thing that each and every one of us, each and every one of you do. Pick up that phone. Press that record button or press that live button and get to work. What did that do? That put them at the same level as the independents or as regular people. That was a shift. See, so part of the shift coming, you have to be prepared. When the shift hits you, you have to be prepared to change with the shift. That's the second part. That's the second part about the shift being here and changing. You have to be prepared to change with it. You have to be prepared to move with the time. Everything's different. Everything's different now. Money ain't even the same anymore. I need to repeat myself. Money isn't even the same anymore. Now, I know good and well that y'all know, or maybe you don't, but I'm not even going to say the word our. This country, this money that's involved here in this country, it has no value. You know, when you go and clock in to your jobs and you trade your time for the money and you get that money after they take the taxes, you get that money and you hold that in your hand, it's literally worthless. You know how I know? Look at what happened in the pandemic. It didn't mean a damn thing. They told everybody to go home. They did not care. They said, hey, you know what? We don't want any of you all to work. You're fired. It's not funny, but damn, that was some gangsta ass shit that they pulled on y'all. And the reason why I say pulled on y'all is because I saw the shift a long fucking time ago. Yeah. That part. Listen. Now is the time to make the necessary preparations to be able to change in time for the shift. Because it's now. It's not too late. It's not too late. Listen, we'll take a quick commercial break. You know, got bills to pay. I mean, as I said before, this costs money. It really does. Hold on. Rich, costs money, right?
Oh, yeah, it does.
Yeah, gotta, you know, we gotta pay the bills. We'll be right back. I'll continue with this and, you know, go watch this video or something. We'll do that. We'll be right back. More Convos. Are you a business that's looking to scale your business, but also you're looking to keep track of all the funding? You also looking to sell products while you're on the go, and you're not looking at taking cash? PayPal. I'm trying to tell you, make sure, go ahead, sign up for PayPal, get you a business account, handle your business, make your money.
First I let my wheel spin, then I let my spring fall, then I let my trunk beat, then I let my trunk beat. First I let my wheel spin, then I let my spring fall, then I let my trunk beat, then I let my trunk beat. First I let my wheel spin.
Welcome back to Convos. I'm Mr. Cooper. Man, so we're talking about the shift. And I covered the shift of your mindset, covered shifting of your circle. Hell, I skipped past a few things and went all the way to the field I'm in and talked about the shift that's gone on in the entertainment industry, doubled back and came back and talked about the shift in the job industry and how the government basically told y'all, fuck you, you're fired. So here's the thing. When that happened, what did you do? You know, I ask these questions. I ask questions throughout the show, and I want you to go ahead and leave your comment and let me know what you think, but answer my question. What did you do when the pandemic hit? If you were working and they told you you're fired or go home, what did you do? Did you give up? Did you fight it? You know, oh no, you can't do this to us. Yeah. Did you fight it? Or did it light a fire under you and force you to what's the word? Shift. Did it force you to shift? For us, and I've spoken on this, that was a hell of a time because, like I said, it forced me to buckle all the way down and double down, rather, on the fact that I was right the whole fucking time. Way before the pandemic and all of this other shit that take place that was trying to take everybody's livelihood and, oh, I'm not gonna have a job anymore. Oh my God, I lost it all. I'm losing it. I don't know what to do. I was already ahead of the fucking curve because I already changed my mindset years ago. Let me give you an example. 2009, something like that. There was a big thing that hit the job market, changed the way people made money in the business world. It was something called network marketing. I'm sure you all have heard of network marketing, but if you haven't, it kind of speaks for itself. It's basically networking amongst like-minded people on a goal, making money, doing what you love. You know, sometimes some people call it one of the biggest pyramid schemes in the world. But depending on the companies you were dealing with at the time, that was possibly the point. But at the core of what network marketing was, I saw it as something that would catapult me if I had the right team and the right people and the just the right system around me. But guess what happened when I tried to implement all of those things at that time? Whew, nobody saw the fucking vision. Everybody during that time was so focused on working for someone else, the job that they had. Could it be that they were so focused on that and not wanting to rock the boat? Or could it be that they were just fucking scared? I say a little of both. But there comes a time when you got to stop being fearful. Stop being scared to step out and make some shit happen for yourself. Yeah. You got to dead that shit. Otherwise, how else are you going to know what your full potential is? How else are you going to know if you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 businesses up under your belt? Here's a better question. The job that you work, the job that you covet, the job that you are in your minds are still blessed to have. If something was to happen to you, right? and I'm talking to the parents. If something was to happen to you, could you leave that job to your kids? I know y'all heard that before. Shout out to the big homie Dame Dash. But he was right when he said that on the Breakfast Club. Could you leave your job, this job that you got, that you wait to get that check for, could you leave that job to your kids? Huh? If something was to happen to you, is that job gonna be paying your kids? Huh? Or are they gonna do what they did in the pandemic and what they do every time? Replace your ass. Yeah. Look at the job market right now. The movies have become reality. They're replacing y'all ass with machines, people. Hey, McDonald's. Hey, remember the workers at McDonald's were complaining that they need to get more for flipping burgers, for flipping that nasty ass shit that y'all been polluting our communities with? Fucking nasty ass McDonald's. But I digress. I'll talk about that shit another time. But remember when y'all was, oh man, we were 15. And you know what they did in them offices? They was like, hey, you know what? We got this new AI, so let's test that out. I saw it the other day. Flipping them fucking. The goddamn machine is flipping the burgers, guys. You can't even get a regular fucking McDonald's job anymore. Shit like that forces you to shift your priorities. Oh, there's that word again. Shift. I said all of that to say, really take the time and evaluate your value. Did that make sense? I believe it did. Re-evaluate your value. If you're a family, if you have a family, really think about it. Who are you more valuable to? That job or your family? Okay. So if you are valuable to your family, why not do the necessary things to make sure that your family will be secure? That starts with changing your mindset. It rolls over into shifting your mindset so that you can make the best decision for your family. Soon, jobs as we know it, the economy as we know it, hell, the United States as we know it, it's not going to be the same. You have to prioritize now. I'm not saying any of this to try to scare you, because it's fucking reality. It's in our faces every day. Whether we choose to ignore it or not, that's on us. Whether you choose to ignore what I'm saying, that's on you. The shift is here. I just want you all to be prepared. Man, want to take this time to shout out, of course, my sponsors, one and only House of Kush. Yeah, I am Kush certified. And if you want to see what that's all about, you'll meet us at Consumption Park in Arizona. Man, it's going to be litty. And I hated using that word, but it's the most accurate word to use right now, because that is what it's going to be. Man, Consumption Park, huge. House of Kush. This was good. This was really good. You needed to hear this. I'm glad I could deliver it to you. Remember, the shift is here. Change your mindset. Change your circle. Change your way of life. So that you can be ready for this shift. Make sure you follow me at iamtherealmrcooper on IG. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter at therealmrcooper. Man, shout out to my wife. She is in the building. She is in the building. Let me see if I get her to just like yell out something. Hey, baby. I don't think they heard you. Say it again. Hey, baby. Oh, me likey. And speaking of which, you can go and follow our new podcast, No BS with the Coopers. Yeah, it's gonna be dope. You'll be able to hear a lot from us, our mindset. You're gonna hear a lot from her though. Can't wait till y'all see it. See her. Yeah, I'm gonna go. All right. Thank y'all for tuning in. Much love. And hey, make sure you make the necessary steps to change your life for the better. Only you can do it. Only you got the power. This has been another episode. Convos. I'm Mr. Cooper.
I don't see nothing wrong. You got it. You got it. I'm about to give you no mercy. No mercy. No mercy. No mercy.
Oh, why hello. Yes. You know who you've reached. This is me. Moi. This face. Live. Right here. Knife Wonder Magazine. You want your copy? Go to Blaze Hunter, KnifeWonder.com.